Hello everyone and welcome back to another space engine video, and today we're going to be checking out more objects that you guys have sent in for us to check out in these videos. So without further ado, let's just get straight into this. So first object today we have got from the user Mew in Discord, so massive thank you to them for sending this in. So let's get that copied and then let's head there and see what we can find. So there we go. Right, let's go to it. And also while that's loading, guys, apologies for the gap in space engine videos. I just didn't have the time to get around to filming some of them, so yeah, apologies for that. But yeah, here we go. Okay, first world. Right, what have we got here? Okay, right, so let's see, did they leave anything in the description for us? So it's a torrid arid terror. When you look at the dark side of the planet, it also shows an unusual color. Okay, it also has a cool yellow atmosphere, but weirdly the sky looks peach when you look from the surface. Also check one of the closest moons, which looks like a ball of fire. Okay, interesting stuff. So you can see the yellow atmosphere haze on it, so we need to so what did they say? They said there was a weird colour, unusual colour if you look at the dark side. So what sort of, see like a blue, there's a blue haze on the surface area. You can see there's a yellow atmosphere. It almost looks like a blue sort of haze. Let's actually land on the night side just to begin with. Okay, so there's the sky colour, like they were saying. So it's a pinky, very, very pinky sky colour there, which is really cool. So, okay, cool yellow atmosphere. The sky is a weird peach. It's pretty cool how a yellow sky can appear like this at night time. So there we are. What's the surface mainly, mate? I guess it's just a reddish sort of rock colour. Okay, so that's that. But let's actually just head just in any old direction. So what does the sky look like in the daytime of the planet? So this is still nighttime. We've got some real sweet northern light action going on there. I can see the volcanic moon. If I just turn down the stars a bit, just so we can get a clearer glimpse of it. You can see it on the left there, which is pretty cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and land on the surface now. So in the daytime, oh wow, it's a lot brighter in the daytime, right? So it looks like that yellow surface, or that red surface, is yellow in the daytime. What's the temperature here? Temperature. Oh, 2,500. Okay, so no wonder it's glowing, very, very bright here. I mean, it's, yeah, very, very hot indeed. So still a blue sky though, which is pretty interesting. So there's a yellow atmosphere, but blue sky. So if we turn off the clouds, so you can see the clouds completely block out the star, which is pretty interesting. Atmosphere, oh yeah, look at those without it. So yeah, that atmosphere appearing yellow actually appears blue from the surface, which is quite interesting. So if we head up out of it, so you can see, yeah, it does appear, it is a yellow glow. Oh, okay, now that, the planet didn't look like that before when we landed on the surface. What went on there? Oh, I know why. It's because we had that. So that's what it actually looks like underneath the clouds. So the thick cloud layer actually blocks out what you can see from the surface. But yeah, when you get rid of those clouds, yeah, you can see how hot the surface actually is. So glowing hot. Pretty insane stuff. So there is the first planet. And then they also said that you should check out the moon. So we know exactly where that moon is. So actually, we don't even need to, we should just be able to locate it from looking in the sky. There you go. So there is the moon. Just head there. So very, very hot moon. Oh, this looks like pretty cool, doesn't it? Oh, very, very hot here. Has it got any atmosphere going on? Clouds? Nope. But yeah, there is that. So that's in orbit of the main planet. You can also see there's another moon. There's actually two of them. Right. So if we just get a line up, actually. Right, so where are we? So we are at planet 4. So we've got one. Where is... We are at the right system, right? Let's turn that off and on again. Are we down here then? Oh, no. That's not what we wanted to do. I pressed the G button. Right, so we're back at the parent planet again. So, right, let's just pause, try and go into it. Let's just try and get all the moons compared together. So, is it down here? Ah, okay, right, here we go, right. So, that planet number 1 is massive compared to the rest. So here it is. We've got planet 4, which is what we're at the moment. It seems a little glitchy in this menu. And then we've got 1, 2, and 3. That doesn't look right because we're actually going to be on planet 3. I don't know why I got on 4. So we've got 3 there with its yellowish shade and then the blue. And then we got all of its moons, all fairly similar in shape and size and appearance. Really, look at that. So they're all very, very hot. And it's also got a few little minor objects there as well. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, so moving on now. So we've got another object from the user Mew. So let's go ahead and paste this in. Let's see what we have got next. Right. Okay, we're taking a big jump wherever we're heading here. Okay, that's quite a cool image, just to start right next to this thing. Wowee, okay. So that is a red luminous supergiant. And we are very, very close to it indeed. I mean, look, we're so close, it's not even got its sphere shape anymore. So what is happening at this poor planet? Okay, I mean, that's pretty big. So, right, so what do they say about this? It's a torrid arid carbon, and what I like about this is it doesn't have any heat effects despite being awfully close to the red luminous supergiant. Okay, and temperature is not incredibly high. The violet colour is quite nice as well. Right. So how hot is it? So it's only 814 degrees right next to that. I mean, I know it's hot on the Venus and all, but that's not that bad for being that close. So, what's it look like underneath? It's not even glowing hot. It's a very, very dull sort of coloured rock by the looks of it, yeah. Interesting. That's very interesting how that isn't as hot as it should be. So let's actually land on the surface here. Now, surely you can see the star from the surface. Oh my god, okay. Imagine that. Imagine waking up every morning and seeing that in the sky. Is there any way we can make it brighter if I turn up? No. Maybe exposure, maybe? Okay, that makes things... Yeah, that doesn't work. Just reset that. Just turn the stars down again. No, graphics I don't even want to touch. So, yeah, that's a pretty crazy sight to behold there. So you're just on your surface, you wake up in the morning, you look up, and then that's there. That's really crazy and stuff. You turn atmosphere on and off. There you go. But other than that, I mean, it's a very, very dull looking world. I mean, the whole surface is just this dried, brownish shade of rock. So, there we are. But that's actually one thing I want to do. Just try and actually land sort of... Okay, so here, imagine... Okay, so this would be on a sunrise. Imagine that on the sunrise. So, click play. So, where are we? Look at that. Imagine that on the sunrise. So, let's just let it rotate around. So, it should be appearing over here now. I can see the moons all here. Okay, where are we? Come on, star. Where are you? There you go. Imagine that. Actually, this, what we can do is we'll just reverse it quickly so we can slow it down. And then just do that. So now it's back on the normal scale. So imagine this as your sunrise in the morning. Look at how big it is. So that's pretty mental. Oh, God. I mean, that's probably what the sun will look like from Earth one day, something like that. Just a huge, huge sphere appearing on the horizon, giving you that view. I mean... Not gonna lie, it's a really, really cool view, but I don't think I'd want to be seeing it from standing on this planet with how hot that star is, or how luminous or whatever, because I mean, a star like that should easily make this planet hotter, so it's really weird how this planet stayed so cool in theory. But yeah, look at that. I mean, that's a cool sight. That is a cool sight. That is really cool. I'll get a screenshot of that. I think that is pretty awesome. So, where are we? Let's, I mean, yeah, that is a huge, huge object there. So actually what we'll do as well, I think I'll add it to the bookmark list. So let's go ahead and add. Yes, there you go. Add that bad boy in. There you go. Awesome stuff. So that is very, very cool world. Very, very cool sunrise as well on it. So, yeah, very nice indeed. It's also got some 4 little moons. But yeah, that is it's a pretty big star. We're zooming out. So the further away we get, then it will start to be glowing like a normal star. So yeah, that is very close to its parent star. I mean, actually, let's head back to it. So, where are we? So, back to the planet. Oh, yeah, that's going to be... So, how far actually is the planet from... Where's the planet gone? No! Alright, here we go. So, it's this world here, isn't it? Yep. Has a gas giant orbiting. I wonder where that gas giant is then. Alright, so this planet here. So, can we see its distance from star? Distance to centre. Distance from star anywhere? I'm not used to looking in these. Physical... Diameter, no. Distance, I want distance. Orbit, yeah, here we go, orbit. Period. Takes 11 years to orbit. Okay, so it's around 19 AU away, so it's 19 times further than the Earth is from our sun, but look how big the star still is. I mean, yeah, this is dangerously close for a planet, or a star of that size, I'd say. I mean, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, before we finish up, I also want to check this gas giant as well. So this is even closer. It's got a lot of moons as well. Wow, okay, so that is... Yeah, you can tell straight away that is a lot closer. I mean, the star is covering the entire... I mean, that is... How close is that? So the other one was 19. This one is 11. So it's 8 AU closer. Look how many moons this thing has as well. So it's got... It says there's only 5, but I think there's a little more than 5 things going on if we just click play. I mean, look at all that. I mean, you've almost got a whole ring system of just moons. I mean, if we zoom out, look at all this. I'm surprised the gas giant can hold those this close to the star, honestly. I mean, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, what we're going to do, actually, I'm going to land. Oh, I mean, that works. I mean, I was going to say I'm going to land on the top of the gas giant. I mean, where exactly are we now? Oh, my God. Help. Okay, there we go. Right, can we zoom out, please? There you go. Okay, so we had a real big crash there. Right, let's just pause. Right, let's get on the... Just land somewhere here. Okay, so let's just land where this storm is. Something like that. Okay, here we go. Right, so then we look. Right, so let's just head up just to slightly go up. Just so we're above the clouds. Okay, so this is from the higher cloud layers of the gas giant. Look at the size of the star. Right, and then play. So that's his sunset. Imagine that as your sunset. There's one of the moons as well. But yeah, I was surprised at. So this gas giant is only 1,000 degrees, so it's not too much hotter than the other one. Okay, so where's our star? So this is sunrise. Right, let's just go ahead and undo that quickly, just so we can get lined up. Right. So slow it down. Press the correct one again. Okay, so this is your sunrise on the gas giant. Look at the size of that. I mean, it's covering the entire screen. We have to turn left and right to actually see the entire object. I mean, that is absolutely crazy. I mean, look at that. The whole entire sky. So where's the bottom? So we're almost at the bottom of the sky. This is the whole sky. I mean, look at that. Almost half the sky. Good chunk of it anyway, even if it isn't half. I mean, let's just get the entire star in the sky. So that's the whole star. Now this would probably be around midday. I mean, that is absolutely crazy. So this is your sky. You just get completely blinded by a star like that in reality. But that's pretty crazy. So yeah, there we go. Very nice planet system there. Well, I say planet system, very nice star system. That was a pretty cool find. Nice job. Right, next up we have got one from the user Mars. Okay, so this is a ice world with a mixture of Mars and Sedna with weird white craters. Okay, so let's go ahead and enter that in. Can we go to it, please? Yeah, go to. Right, let's see what we have got over here. Right, here we are. Okay, so here it is. It's got some cool little... I can see some little patches on it I want to check out. So, okay, so... it looks like a mixture of Mars and Sedna with weird white craters. Okay. Right. So, first of all, what are these things? Oh, so they're volcanoes, okay? They're volcanoes with an ice area on top of them. Which looks quite cool, not going to lie. So, how can this much ice be next to molten rock? You'd think it would melt a bit, but... I mean, some of the molten rock is touching the ice. How does that work? Look. Oh, this is ice that clearly can't melt. Alright, so let's have a look without the clouds analysis. So that's the mixture of Mars and Sedna. I can see where they get the resemblance. Yeah, got the reddish sort of shades. So where are the weird white craters? I'm not really seeing any. I mean, because you can see those are definitely volcanoes. So I don't know if he means those are the craters. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, they are definitely weird. Don't get me wrong, having molten rock next to ice. So we've got a lot of volcanoes around. Oh, now we're loading into the surface. So what is going on? So these are all... Oh, wow. Okay. So let's put all that back on. So this is what it looks like. So it's a very, very rocky, barren sort of world. I can definitely see sort of the Mars-like resemblance, I guess, with it just being very rocky, mountainous. And this will just go on for the entire planet, I'm guessing. So we can speed up very fast here. All the way around. There's one of the volcanoes. Oh, so it's more... The area is a little more flat here by the looks of it. I say that now. I'm not really sure, actually. But yeah, there you go. So blue sky, surprisingly, though, which is quite cool. But yeah, there is that world. So there we go. Didn't really see where the white craters are, though. So it may have just been those ones. Okay, next up we've got a temperate terra with life here. So, okay, this is from the user CURZ. Hope I'm saying that right. Right, go to. So what we got? Organic multicellular marine terrestrial. Whoa, what did I turn on? Why are the stars suddenly on? Let's turn off. There we go, right. Oh, we can see a gas giant over there as well. Cool. So where else? This is in orbit of a red dwarf, they said as well. So, okay, so planet 5 over there is the gas giant right there. So these objects are quite close together then. Okay, cool. Right, let's just get a line. I want to get a line up of this whole system. So here we go. So we've got 2 stars. Some planets are orbiting the binary, some are orbiting the individual stars. So we are around star A. Okay, so yeah, we're at planet 3. So we've also got 1, 2, there's 3. We've got 4, which is an ice giant or something by the looks of it. Then 5, a very nice looking gas giant there. And then 6 all the way out here. So yeah, they are relatively close. And we've also got 3 planets around the binary part. And then on the second star, that's also got 6 planets there. So pretty cool indeed. Okay. Right, so let's have a little look on this object. So let's head down, see some volcanoes as always. There we go. Right, let that load in. Come on, load up. There you go. Right, so we've got a sort of mint green coloured sky. There's a star. I want to see if we can spot that gas giant from the surface. Actually, let's head out. Right, so the gas giant is somewhere. There's some more. That must be the other star over there. Where's our gas giant gone? Where you at? There's not many stars around. Is it because I reset? Okay, that's better. Even then, it's not as many stars as you'd normally see. So where is that? Where's the gas giant gone? Come on. Let's lock back onto that quickly. Trying to locate the gas giant. Where'd it go? We saw it easily earlier. It can't have just vanished. Come on. I'm guessing it's that blue one over there, right? Yeah, okay. How did I not see that? Are you having a laugh? Okay, where are we? Oh, going way too quick now, so... I mean, they are. If we put orbits on, I mean... They look closer than they actually are. That's pretty cool. Right. Let's slow it down nice and carefully. There you go. Right. So really slow it down. So we know it's over there. We can see it. Turn the orbits off. Right, so I'm going to land here. So we're on the surface. Now if we look up in the sky. There you go. So you can see it. We just saw it for a second there. Where's it gone? Play. No? If I reverse it? Ah, I think I've landed in the wrong area. Damn it. Let's head out again. God, it is very dark. Can't see anything. Come on. Where are we? I completely lost it. Okay, there we go. Right. Going all over the place today. Right. Gas giant, where are you? Come on, it can't be that hard just to disappear, planet. There it is. Okay, so it's over there now. Right. So let's turn. Okay, so we're gonna land. I'm gonna go here, right on the edge of the day-night area. Right. So we're on the surface. That is a cool. Look at that sunset or sunrise, whatever it is. That is awesome. Right. Gas giant is there. Yeah, there you go. So you can see it. That is cool. Right. Oh, look at this. That is a beauty. Look at that view. The view of the red dwarf on the horizon. I mean, that is another screenshot right there. I mean, that's gorgeous. Play. So that was sunset. Okay, so it's started to make it sunrise by just reversing time. Oh. Looks like we got some weird orbit stuff going on here. Did you notice how the sun rised and then set again? Look, that's a weird sunrise and sunset, isn't it? So this planet, I'm guessing, is some sort of tidally locked. Maybe it's tidally locked, or slightly, because it's not really... The sun doesn't really rise, does it? It just sets again, look. Pretty cool nonetheless, though. So, yeah, there you go. So let's actually try and get a look from... So what is actually going on here? Is this actually rotating? Oh, and that's definitely tidal lock. You can see the same area is always in the daylight. Look at that. Yeah, so the same area. That's definitely some tidally locked action going on there. So, yeah, that's tidally locked with the red dwarf. Right, awesome stuff. So there is that world done. Okay, moving on next. Right, we've got one from the user Earwasp. Okay, so they said they sent this one already, but I forgot to tell you which planet to look at. Okay, so we're going to this one. The star has a planet in the system that is very small for its classification. A micro-Neptune. Ooh. Right, micro-Neptune. Go to. Right, what we got here? Okay, right, is this it? Micro-Neptune. Sub-Neptune. Let's just go on the full list then. Is there an object even called micro-Neptune? So we got hot arid Earth, warm super-Neptune, definitely not that. Oh god, what's going on with the star? Some glitchy stuff going on here. And we got this one. That's a sub-Neptune. Aquaria, mini Jupiter. Another one of those. Another mini Jupiter. So where's this micro-Neptune, as he called it? Sub-Neptune. So we've got those two here. So we've got this nice blue one, and then we got this one over here. So is it one of those? I'm not really sure. Object 3. That was the one he took us to, but it doesn't look like a gas giant to me. That's a rocky planet. That's definitely a rocky planet with... Yeah, I mean, it's just all... Yeah, it's all ocean underneath. Okay. So it's just one of those guys. Okay. Right, moving on. Right, so another user from CURZ or KURZ. I don't know how you say your name. I'm sorry. Right, moving on. So, enter that in. Right, so this is... Frigid Langoustine Super Terra. Okay. Ooh. Green rings. Now that is something you don't see every day. So there it is. Let's close it. Close that, please. There we go. Okay. So this is in orbit. There's a black hole in here as well. It's yellow subgiant and a black hole binary going on here. But look at that. planet in orbit of a black hole binary. So there's hardly any stars here as well. I mean, where's all the stars? Maybe they're just hidden in the glare of the star. I mean, let's reset the stars again. Yeah, even with stars on the normal amount, you can barely see them. Look how high you have to turn them up to see them. That's pretty nuts. Right, let's just restore to default. Right, I want to find this black hole, actually, before we head to the planet itself. So, oh, black hole. So whereabouts is this black hole? Orbits are on. Okay, here it is. Right. This looks to be one of a... I think they call this a non-active black hole, because there was two different types of black holes. Sometimes they have the big swirling ring around it of material, and other times they're like the Universe Sandbox black hole, where they just do this. So this is one of a... I think this is a non-active black hole, I think is the way that people classified these. So, yeah, it's a very dim. There's no material around it, like you would see normally in the swirling black holes, like you would in Sagittarius A, or anything like that. So this is a non-active black hole, I think, is... Someone correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I think they call that a non-active one. Right. So back to the planet where we're supposed to be. So let's head back here. So green rings though. I don't think I've ever seen green rings. So here we are. Looking good. Really like the rings. So they said it has purple oceans. It's outside the Milky Way. Okay. Its host stars yellow supergiant and yeah, black hole. Black hole, not a quasar. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, we definitely saw the black hole stuff there. Right. Heading down, so purple oceans. I think that maybe the atmosphere makes them look a little more purple than they actually are. But let's just have a little peek. We'll land on this island here. Slow it down. Okay, there we go. But just put all that back on. Right. Let's just pause the time. You can see the ring, the green ring in the sky. That's cool. Oh yes. Right. Let's have a little look around. So yeah, the ocean definitely looks more blue than purple from my perspective here. But yeah, there we go. So there is that, and yeah, really look at that ring. Oh yes, cool color. I mean, green. I mean, I've not seen green. I think I've seen like a shade of like purpley pink before, but green, proper green rings. I mean, that is, how cool is that? Let's just try and get a cool image actually of the planet with its rings in action here. So just slow it down. Let's actually try and have a look at these particles. I know you can't, unfortunately, right? But yeah, look at that. So it's just a little peek. And actually, what we can do as well, if we turn up one of the options, was it ambient lighting? It makes them a little brighter, but they sort of lose their green color, unfortunately. But you know, there you go. That's a little better view of the green. So yeah, what do you think of that? That's pretty cool. Oh yes. So, and it has volcanoes you can see from the surface as well. I'll get a screenshot of that too. I think that is a pretty cool object there. So yeah, the planet with the green rings, very nice indeed. Right, next up we've got an object from Iris the Great. A temperate marine terror, looks like Mars but with oceans. It's in orbit of a white main sequence star. Right. Okay, what have we got here? Right, go to. Come on. No? Object not found. Go to again. Oh no, there's no object for it. Ah. I think let's just copy and paste that again just to make sure we are... Just make sure the copy went over correctly. Let's try that again. There we go. Pasted it. Nope, unfortunately that object is not in the game, unfortunately. Right. Let's see what the next one is. Someone just put hat 52 or whatever it was. Hat 42, sorry. Okay, so what we got over here? Tori Jupiter. Okay, here we go. So this is just a very hot gas giant. Okay, so where are we? Orbiting that star right there. This thing is Hat P42. I think I've seen that one. I think I've heard of that one actually, I should say. So there we go. 1,000 degrees, but other than that, just a scorching hot gas giant. So there we go. That was submitted by the user Triton. Okay, next up we've got one from Mad Planet Guy here. So let's see what he got. Weird world with water and octane oceans, orbiting a very rare type of star. Ooh, that's got my interest. A rare type of star. What kind of star is that? Right, enter. Go to. Right, here we go. Okay, right, where are we? Loading in. Okay. So first of all, the star. So what is that? Looks like there's some rings. This has some rings around it. Very faint, but you can see the rings going in front of the star. I want to say I definitely saw some sort of... Yeah, they are very faint, but there is rings there. If we turn up the ambient, for instance. There they are. So you can see the rings are there. So there's a good view of them there. Pretty cool. Okay, so the rare type of star, what is it? Zichronium Star. Ooh. I've not seen one of these before. I'm not exactly sure what that is, actually. What's a Zirconium Star? I'm going to have a little quick look up for what that actually is. Zichronium Star. Yeah, honestly, I've got no clue what this is. So Zirconium Star. Oh, it's an S-type star, I believe. That's pretty cool. Unusual absorption lines and molecule bands. Zirconium monoxide. Okay, so it's interesting. So it's an S-type sort of star. Long period valuable stars. They're less luminous and longer lived. Okay. They're relatively rare, forming less than 10% of the stars. Or something like that. So form even a smaller proportion of all red giants. Ooh, it's interesting. So it has a lot of carbon and oxygen in its atmosphere. The class... Okay. So... Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so if you want to look up more of that, just search up Zirconium Star. But so it's an S-type star. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, I've heard of an S-type star, but I just have never heard of a I've never heard them be called Zirconium. I hope I'm saying that right. That's one of the rare... That's quite a rare element, isn't it? Zirconium? Chemical element, yeah. Oh, it's atomic number 40 on the periodic table. Okay, I think I have... Actually, no, now thinking of the periodic table, I think I may have heard of a Zirconium, but I just never knew they were associated with stars. But yeah, pretty cool nonetheless. Actually, have a little peek at the star itself. So this is ultra rare. So here it is. So how large is it? So, info. Physical. So... no, general, okay. Class Zirconium, that's pretty cool. Alright, and that just says it up on the left, doesn't it? Diameter 27 AU. So that's pretty big. That is pretty big. So, wowee. Okay, cool. That's cool. So, yeah, Zirconium Star is cool. Okay, anything about the elements? No, we can only go on general. Okay, so yeah, whatever. Okay, so there it is. Very nice indeed. Actually, so I'll get that. I can save that since it's a rare star, isn't it? So, there we go. So yeah, that's the special star. Okay, awesome. But yeah, back to the planet we're supposed to be looking at. Yeah, the star kind of knocked us off track here. So let's go ahead and actually just... Oh, no. Let's just go to the planet again. Oh, get rid of that. Right, here we are. Right, so the planet itself. So, weird world of water and octane oceans. Right, so let's see if we can turn the clouds off for a start. There you go. So these are octane oceans. So C's composition is so H2O and then C8H18. That's octane. So let's actually just get a little more info on octane as well. So that's going to be one of the other elements, I believe. So octane. So okay, I'm just searching it up. Right. So OCTANE. Chemical compound. It's a compound, right? Interesting. Huh, compound stuff. Hey, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so this is the element. This is the element we're looking at. So it's C8H18 octane. So that's pretty cool. So it's something to do with compression and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. This is quite chemistry sort of stuff here. So pretty crazy. Looks quite complicated just looking it up briefly. I mean, have to have more research. So it's used in petrol or gasoline or whatever you want to call it. Maybe I'm not really sure. Just looking at it briefly, but yeah, it's got a lot of atoms and stuff in it. But yeah, it looks like it's used in fuels or something to do with fuels or something. So yeah, there we go. But there it is. So an all-ocean world of octane orbiting the Zirconium Star. So that's quite a unique combo of stuff there. So yeah, very cool find indeed. So let's just go ahead and reset that. Right, moving on. So we'll do last object of the day here. Okay, right. So let's go ahead and enter this in. This is from Earwasp once more. So here we go. Right, so let's see what they have got. Right. So it's got one with life. I'm guessing we're heading there. So is it this world here? Unicellular with life. Is it this one? Maybe an Earth-like. Okay. So they just copied and pasted it from somewhere else by the looks of it. But here it is. So, organic unicellular marine world. So there we are. And that's in orbit of that star over there. See, there's all the objects. Right, cool. It's also got rings as well if you look carefully. So have a little peek on the surface as well. Crash straight in. Looking up. Nice blue sky. Reddish sort of deserty looking terrain. You can see some other stuff in the sky. Obviously big star. But yeah, there it is. Okay. Got some weird lines going on. What's all those lines? Oh, that's the rings, isn't it? Oh, silly me. That's the shadow of the rings. I think. Let's see if we can find one of these shadows. Look at that. Oh, yeah, here we go. So here's one of the lines. If we look up, you can't see them at the moment, but yeah, the rings. They're the rings. How cool is that? So, and obviously the rings are moving as the planet turns. That is cool. Look at all the rings go past on the surface. I mean, just head up a bit. So all those lines are going to move. There's the rings. Yeah, we're looking from the rings now. So that's pretty cool. So we're making a little shadow on the surface. Hey. Alrighty, so yeah, there we go, guys. That does it for today's episode of checking out objects that you guys have sent in. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Let's even go for 30 likes on today's space engine video, and also subscribe for more. Helps on the journey to 19,000 subscribers. We're just a few hundred away now, so let's see if we can try and get that for the end of January. That would be absolutely amazing. And if you would like to send in your own objects for me to check out in this little series of space engines as well, make sure to join my Discord server, link in the description, and then you can post the names of the planets in there, and then I can just copy them into the video like I did for today. But yeah, that all said and done, guys, again, a massive thank you for watching, and yeah, make sure you all stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.